Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Muhammad Arif bin Basaruddin and my matrix number is 277989. So, based on our assignment title, I would like to discuss about 7-Eleven background. In 1927, John Jefferson Green began to sell ice, egg, milk, and bread from the ice house storefront in the downtown Dallas. Joe C. Thompson Sir later acquired the Scotland Ice Company and transformed it into the Scotland Corporation. Jenna Lyra used an Alaskan totem pole as a marketing tactic in 1928. The business experimented with the building field station at the Dallas location in 1928 and trained personnel to ensure quality and service. When a corporate takeover of a 7-Eleven corporation became imminent in 1931, the Thompson family decided to turn the business into the private one. John Philip Thompson Sr. completed the $5.2 billion management buyout in 1987. 7-Eleven was originally known as the Scotland Corp, and it changed its name to 7-Eleven in the 1999. In the 2005, 7-Eleven Japan submitted a tender offer and 7-Eleven Inc. accepted to become a wholly-owned subsidiary of 7-Eleven Japan. In 2007, 7 and I Holdings announced plans to expand its U.S. business by opening 1,000 additional locations. The first Green 7-Eleven store incorporating Leeds component opened in DeLand, Florida in 2010. Convenience Shopping Center Berhad SCCB owns 7-Eleven store in Malaysia with the first opening in 1984. Logo company. By 1946, Scotland wanted to give all the stores a common name and have several stores under the totem and city eyes. The store logo features a large totem pole as the letter T. The well-known 7-Eleven was chosen by Trustee Log Advertising to represent the store's new extended hour from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. Thomson considered a capital N be a too harsh. One story is that Thomson's wife believed the logo was a little harsh with the capital letters and advised the capital N be a convert to lowercase so that emblem would look more graceful. The company philosophy. Next, we move to the company philosophy. 7-Eleven philosophy is based on a retail as entertainment, aiming to provide a customer with an enjoyable and convenient shopping experience. The company prioritizes customer needs and wants, emphasizing the slogan "Think Customer First." The company philosophy emphasizes creativity and adaptability, constantly updating product offering and store layout to stay ahead of changing customer trends. Founded in Dallas, Texas in 1927, 7-Eleven has maintained its founding philosophy as it continues to expand the offering and build its brand. This is a board of director and management of 7-Eleven Malaysia, led by Tan Sri Datuk Sri Abdul Hamid bin Ambong. That's all from me. I will pass to the next member. Thank you.
Next, I will explain about the internal analysis of 7-Eleven. There are 10 lists of strengths and 10 lists of weakness. First, we talk about the list of strength. The first one is large amount of employees. The second one is large distribution of outlets. The third one is economy of scale. Due to the operations of 7-Eleven is large, it can take advantage of economy of scale, allows it lower costs and gain more profits. The fourth strength is good financial position, and the next one is return on capital expenditure. The 7-Eleven is proven have a track record that have capital towards business opportunities that offer substantial return. The next one is innovation. The and this next one is most well-known convenience store brand. And the eighth strength is good quality of products. And the second last is partnerships, and the last one is automation system. Next, we move to the part of the weaknesses. The first weaknesses is slow research and development. The second one is low cash flow. The third one is lack of customer information in market research. The lack of customer information is such as targeted customers and customer demand. These informations are important to make the right decisions. The fourth weakness is high employee turnover. This is mostly due to the low pay is paid to the employee. The next one is hard to expand in market, and the sixth one is rented property. And the next one is difficult to swift modify in operations. The eighth weakness is integrate with competitors. The second last weakness is imprecise of decision making, and the last one is lack of worker ethics. Next, I will explain about the internal factor evaluation (IFE). So, the highest weak score for the strength is economy of scale and return on capital expenditure. But the lowest weak score is large amount of employee. Next, we move to the part of weaknesses of internal factor evaluation. The highest weak score of weaknesses is lack of customer information in market research and high employee turnover. But the lowest weak score of weaknesses is hard to expand in market. The total weak score of 7-Eleven is 3.34, and this score is above 2.5, which is represents the position of each company is internally strong. That's all from me.
Assalamualaikum, and my name is Muhammad Lukmanul Hakim bin Muhammad Karul Anwar, and my matrix number is 2781111. I will explain about external analysis. From this point, I will talk about personal analysis. Firstly is political factors. Government policies and regulations can influence 7-Eleven operation in Malaysia. Law relate to retail, foreign investment, taxation, labor and foreign ownership may impact the company's establishment and growth. Second is economic. The performance of 7-Eleven is influenced by the state of the Malaysian economy, including factors such as GDP growth, inflation rate, employment levels, and disposable income. Economic expansion generally lead to increased consumer spending and benefit 7-Eleven, while economic downturn can result in reduced consumer spending and lower sales. Next is social, technological, environmental, and lastly is legal. Next is I will explain about Porter 5 forces. Porter 5 forces examines 5 key forces. The first is threat of new entrants. Low barrier attract competitors, but 7-Eleven brands store and operation give it a competitive advantage. Second is supplier bargaining power. Suppliers have limited negotiating power as 7-Eleven has many alternative options and standardized products. Third is bargaining power of customer. Next is threat of substitute, and last is internal competition rivalry. Next, I will talk about opportunities and threat. There's about 10 opportunities and 10 threats. First, I will list all 10 opportunities. The first one is market expansion in urban areas, technological advancement and digitalization, product diversification, growing awareness and sustainability, partnership and collaboration, integration of technology, customer demand for foreign import products, lower rental cost due to SST, increased demand for convenience, and market expansion for ready-to-eat food products. After that is threat. There's 10 threats including instant competition, changing consumer behavior, economic uncertain, regulatory challenge and compliance, increased labor and operating costs, high, high bargaining power of consumers, numerous robbery cases, raw material price instability, government regulation and price, and lastly, competitors have loyalty program. Next, I will talk about external factor evaluation (EFE) for 7-Eleven Malaysia. The total weight score in this EFE is 3.08, which indicate an advantageous strategic position. 7-Eleven has capabilities in exploiting technology breakthrough, extending product option, and embracing the growing need for convenience. But there are obstacles to overcome, including fierce competition, shifting customer tastes, fluctuating economies, regulatory compliance, and escalating prices. Lastly, I will explain about competitive profile metric (CPM). Competitive profile metric is a strategic analysis tool used to determine an industry's strength and weakness. 7-Eleven and two main rivals are My News and KK Mart. The two competing businesses were chosen because they produce goods and services. According to the table above, 7-Eleven has a score rating of 3.25, which is higher than KK Mart 3.16 and My News 2.89. Consequently, it is possible to say that 7-Eleven as a business gained a competitive advantage.
Good day, Doctor. I would like to present about strategy analysis and development. For the SWOT metric, first, the SO strategy for 7-Eleven is create a new payment method that allows customers to order food online and pick it up without paying at the counter. This strategy is related to forward integration. Secondly, 7-Eleven can open more stores in the rural area to maintain market share. The strategy is related to market development. Lastly, 7-Eleven can joint venture to give customers access to payment service through more online retailing channels. This strategy is related to backward integration. For the WO strategy, 7-Eleven can invest in R&D capabilities to respond creativity and quickly to technological advancement. This can improve market participation, cost management advantage, and market capabilities of 7-Eleven. The next strategy is 7-Eleven may integrate a management information system into the supply chain process to increase productivity and reduce costs. Last, 7-Eleven can develop more intensive, ready-to-eat foods by being innovative. This strategy related to product development strategy. The ST strategy applied by 7-Eleven is offer CSR program in remote area where the store is located. Besides, 7-Eleven can develop effective promotion based on consumer purchasing behavior. These two strategies are related to market penetration strategy. Finally, 7-Eleven might increase supplier oversight to maintain a stable price for raw material. This is related to backward integration strategy. Strategy for dealing with WT are required to reduce the impact that may caused by the company. In order to reduce operating costs, 7-Eleven needs to expand more stores in rural areas to lower high overhead and operating costs, and this strategy is related to market development. Besides, 7-Eleven might invest in real estate and rent to companies where rent and property costs are lower. 7-Eleven must also enhance the technology system of company management to reduce the competitiveness. The two strategies are related to forward integration. We choose three strategies from SWOT analysis to evaluate the QSPM metric. According to the QSPM metric, 7-Eleven superior strategies decision is to expand more stores in rural areas with a total attractiveness score of 3.73 compared to improve technology system and develop effective promotion, which have a total attractiveness score of 3.61 and 3.10. By expanding more stores in rural areas, 7-Eleven can lower high overhead and operating costs because rural areas have a lower population density than urban areas. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and a good day, Doctor. My name is Nurul Izzah binti Muhammad Razi. My number matric is 278028. Next, I will present about the strategic evaluation and monitoring. A strategic evaluation framework is a process used by organizations to assess and revise their strategic plans and their effectiveness. It involves setting clear and fair benchmark, comparing actual performance to established benchmark, analyzing data, and comparing the gap between actual performance and the desired performance. This helps identify areas for improvement and helps the company to identify the causes of the performance gaps. Corrective action, such as adjusting strategy, allocating resource, or restructuring, is then implemented to improve performance. The framework final stage involves monitoring progress and determining the success of remedial measures. Strategy metric. The three strategy evaluation processes outline the factors that impact an organization's success and potential solution. External factors such as economic forces, competing action, and technical advancements can make it difficult to meet goals. Internal factors such as inadequate implementation tactics or high goals may also contribute to the company's failure. The IFE metric for 7-Eleven's business shows the economy of scale, sound financial standing, return on investment, and the recognizable brand are crucial for its success. However, the company faces challenges such as competition and changing consumer preference, changing economies, regulatory complaints, and rising pricing. To assess the effectiveness of company's plan, 7-Eleven can use various strategies such as sales statistics, customer review, market research, financial success, consumer satisfaction, employee happiness, and competitive position. By regularly performing analyzing assessment, can identify potential areas for expansion, reduce risk, and maintain competitiveness. Regularly performing and analyzing this assessment can help 7-Eleven identify areas for improvement and maintain its competitiveness. Lastly, to summarize, the 7-Eleven Malaysia's strategic management has led to market share growth and a recognizable brand in the convenience store sector. The company offers a convenience through various products and services, including foods and beverages, financial services, and international remittance. The 7-Eleven mobile app simplify online ordering and payment. The company is dedicated to sustainability and social responsibility, reducing its environmental impact and promoting ethical practices. To maintain long-term success, 7-Eleven must adapt to market trends while maintaining its focus on sustainability, innovation, and convenience. That's all from me. Thank you.